For this made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
Yes. Yes, 2 times. Y'all know the vibes though. She like, they go. She like, they go. Okay. Okay. That knock. What it do, people? You're now tuned in.
Popovich.
Popovich
TV.
TV.
Oh, yeah.
We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling. Back up in here. One more again. So if it's your first time, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. To everybody else, you already know. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. And we is in the end game, people. And we in the end game because Matthew Webb has succumbed to his injuries after being shot, allegedly, maybe kind of, sort of, by Michael Morgan in Brooklyn on Fulton in McDonald's, yes, over some cold fries. Y'all remember the story? Moms came in the store, like I said, maybe kind of allegedly sort of asked for some fries or whatever it was. Workers wasn't too friendly, wasn't too professional. Gave her some cold fries. She came back, told them it was cold fries. Instead of them throwing it out, again, allegedly, instead of them throwing it out, they just took a little more, hot fries and put it on top. And when she realized, she went back mad, you know what I mean? And I guess they kind of clowned her according to her. This is all according to her. So maybe kind of allegedly, sort of, you know what I mean? Who you going to believe? I'm looking with the side eye only because of the events that unfolded after, she, described what took place. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, all right, they was unruly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come along. We have a party to attend with some real mature women and some more of our friends. It's a Slick Rick reference. I'm being funny, but I'm not. Like, they was unruly. You know what I mean? Like, ladies, gentlemen, and lowlife. Let's say Matthew Webb and his 2 co-workers was on some bullshit that day. You know how it be. You get on the train, you come in the restaurant, you got adolescents that's working. You know what I mean? And even though I believe he was 23, he's definitely not an adolescent, but, 18, 19, 20, and there's no excuse. Like, because if you over 18, I wish you act like an adult. That's another Slick Rick reference. That's a back-to-back on the Slick Rick reference. Like, you know what I mean? Be an adult. But as a person who was 18, I know that's unrealistic. As a person that was 19, I know that's unrealistic. Even the most, mature and responsible ones, they still at that age. And we all need to mature and develop, et cetera, and live life and experience. But even with that said, right, like not even giving them a pass, her at 40, you should know better. You know what I mean? You know your son got 13 arrests. You know that he fucking about that life. Like, you about that life? Nah, you ain't about that life. You ain't about that. Nah, you ain't about that life. You ain't about that. Nah, you ain't about that life. Like, you know what I mean? It's a Great Fire reference. That life. Like, niggas not about that life. They say they about it, but they don't walk it. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of people talk about doing stuff, but when it comes to the actual part of doing, niggas take a little life vacation. But you know your son is about that, because at 20 years old, he already had 13 arrests. Now, y'all know on the channel, I'm not an angel. Like, right, I was up north, got my GED. I know how to say A, B, C, and 1, 2, 3. Right, and that's you. You know what I mean? For all those that was in ABE, which is Adult Basic Education. For my niggas that been up north, I'm being funny, but I'm totally not. Like, you know what I mean? I can count 1, 2, 3, and I say, damn. You know what I mean? You already got 13, you know what I mean, arrests. Why would she call you down there? Now, she claimed he was on FaceTime, so maybe he have heard it. And then the thing is, too, again, like, for all of the, obviously condolences to the family and rest in peace to the young brother. May Allah have mercy. You know what I mean? Even if he was being a dick that day, I don't know. I'm just going off what she was. This is her recount of what took place. And she like, yo, they was being dicks. One talking about I had stuff in my teeth and, really clowning her. So say that was them that day. Maybe they was doing something they shouldn't have been doing, smoking on the job. Who knows, right? We know what it is. We live in New York. I'm from New York. We know what goes on. But let's just say that's the worst case scenario. And it's still no justification. But he went outside. Why he didn't stay inside? Like, even if homie was baiting him, like, yo, come outside. Bitch ass nigga, you this, you that. Like, even if he was baiting him, so why are you leaving your job? Now, once you leave your job, anything is, it's free game now. Whatever happens at that point is like, not to say again that you asked for it, because, it's fucked up. Oh, but you black. That's right. We got so much disdain and vitriol and hatred. It's like, yo, like I told you in the other video. Nigga, like, I'ma burn this nigga. Like, bro, you don't even know this nigga. Yet you willing to blow his whole face off the globe on some Tony Montana gangster shit. And we in the last days, so it's like, damn, even if, you come outside, that should have never happened to him. But he did come outside. So obviously he was, think he was going to fight. And who knows, why he pulled out a gun or, what took place. The moms is fake saying he possibly had a gun. Obviously there's no evidence of that. And then the last kick of the story, the icing on the cake, if you will, was like, yeah, and his girl getting locked up too. The Michael Moore girl, the suspect, the alleged suspect. His girl getting locked up too because he passed off the blicky to her. Like, here, take that, mom. Put that between your legs. Put that between your bra, like the movies. She thought she was in the movies. And her pops is disgusted. You know what I mean? Like, she don't listen. You know what I mean? Like, you want to contribute that to the modern women and, we living in the free world and you can do what the fuck you want. Women, I was just talking with my little cousin about that today. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, you going off feeling and excitement. But you fucking with the wrong nigga. You a bad judge of character. A lot of times, and the men that should be in your life, your uncles and your father, vetting these men, you ain't listening to them. And that's why the pops is like, yeah, she got to hold that down. She got to hold her decision down. Now, she ain't going to get life and all that. I doubt it. Obviously, she an accessory. It was attempt murder. Now it's murder. Murder was the case that they gave me. And now you locked up. So let's get back to the mall. So we talking about modern women and young girl, Pookies and Ray Rays, and this shit is running amok, and the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. When you watch the channels, and they're like, I want a drug dealer, I want a scammer, I want a gangbanger. These bitches is out of control. You know what I mean? And I don't know her plight, but I know she locked up. Now, if she get bailed out or not, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you accessory to murder now. This shit done got real quick. Like, you know what I mean? In the real life, this shit got real quick. Now the mom's 40 years old, you know what I mean? So that means you had him at 20. Where's the father at? Is he dead? Is he locked up doing 30? Where's his fucking father? Like, you know what I mean? Where's he at? I would love to see, what type of impact and what's going on with him. Because obviously she failed. You know what I mean? 13 arrests at 20. And again, I know what it's like to lose, to feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail. But this shit is unacceptable and unbelievable. As men, as a man, we have to stop getting overly emotionally charged by women, even if they're in our family. And I know he was protecting his moms, and make no mistake about it, I'm going all out for my moms, for anybody in my family. Like, let somebody do something to my mother, my brother, my father, my sister. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we all have those, protective instincts start kicking in as a man. You're the maintainer and protectors of the women and children. But you have to ascertain the truth first. How you going to go to a situation of potential violence, even to you? And I had to learn that lesson, laying in the bed. I think I elaborated on this, briefly. Laying in the bed with my ex-wife, and then to get a phone call 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and then you got to go scrap up and get ready to go somewhere possibly where you got to put your lives on the line, like dun 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 dun, like your life's on the fucking line. Over what? Over your cousin mouthing off to some dude, and your cousin's a loudmouth fucking, ratchet bitch, like, city girl, and now you got to come to the rescue and do some Superman, you know what I mean? And now you locked up. Like, he about to be on the Yakisobe line, chili con for the rest of his life because his mom's gassed him. And you see the video, you know what I mean, when they taking him out the precinct, his man like, yo, put your head down. You tell them niggas to suck your dick, my nigga. Like, you know what type of, you know what I mean, child he is. And he's a man child. And obviously, you know, when you read the article, you see whoever wrote the article, they like, you know, his life is not over yet. You know what I mean? He's 20 years old, so there's still a chance for a change. Even though Matthew's life is over, you know what I mean, as far as the physical, may Allah have mercy. He's still going to be here. But we have to stop running to situations like the dude in Harlem running in the bodega because you think the guy snatched the chips out of your daughter's hand. When it's your baby mom's, that's the one out of control. You know what I mean? It's the baby mom's out of control. So you the moms, you know what I mean, you call your Pookie and Ray Ray's son and you call him to get sentenced to a vacancy, death by vacancy in the cell. And this is unacceptable. Men, we have to make better decisions when it comes to situations like this that could potentially get you killed or get you a life sentence. And in today's time where, you know, population control, new world, and all this other bubblegum shit, who knows what they're going to have niggas in locked up doing in the next 5-10 years. People committing, you know what I mean, the S word all crazy on Rikers. And it's a shit show. And you got a front row seat. You just brought floor tickets to the penitentiary. And now you got to watching your life go down for the, you know what I mean, the next 25 years. Something to think about, if nothing else. And for the people that's on the sideline, like, get your own shit while you riding mine, y'all need to take heed and pay attention. That his boy think it's a game. Tell him to suck your dick, man. Tell him to suck your dick, man. Yeah, you on the sideline, and all you gonna be is free to Brody. You ain't gonna hear from that nigga. It's over for you. Finish him. Scorpion, get over here. And we got to make better decisions. You already know it's your boy, Popovich. Y'all was just tuned in. Popovich TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here. One more again. Yeah, kid.